I'm Will.
And I'm Steven.
And this is the Post P Chronicles.
Will, who do we got today?
All right, once again, I say it all the time, and I believe it every single time. We have an amazing guest for you. This is one of my high school friends, man. This is way back in the day, boy. We go back. And, you know, can I say it? I just want to say it. Whoa, it's your boy, Al Harris, better known as the Thaspeakerboxx. Welcome, Thaspeakerboxx. What's happening, bro? Man,
I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm glad to be here. 100%. It's been a long time coming, but I'm glad to be here.
Long time coming, but I'm so glad you're here on Post P Chronicles.
Post P Chronicles, man.
Man, so as we say to all our guests, man, tell us your story. Where are you from, bro?
I'm from Southeast San Diego.
Southeast San Diego.
Well, we say Fan Mart or Fan Bam. Whatever one you want to call it. That's where I'm from Southeast San Diego. You know what I mean? Just a regular San Diego Cali dude.
Just
you know?
a San Diego Cali dude. So how'd you grow up? What part of because you're from Southeast San Diego.
I'm from Southeast San Diego.
So what part of Southeast San Diego did you gravitate towards, and how was your childhood growing up?
I lived everywhere in the Southeast except for the coast and Emerald Hills. Not for no particular reason, just because that mom moved where she wanted to move. Right. So I lived in the hood for a little bit. I lived in the South for a little bit. For those that don't know, that's the Brims. And then we moved to Paradise Hills, and that's where life started. That's where, you know, my first interaction with any type of gang or gang activity or whatever the case, seeing gangsters was in the neighborhoods though. You know, they had an apartment complex called The Nation. That's where I seen first dope sales, you know, guns, shootouts, fight, whatever, you know what I mean? Like that was the first for me. But my uncles are from, you know, Skyline. But moms would never even let that even be seen like that. Right. So moving to Paradise Hills, I understood it's the bottom of Skyline, but you're gonna make your way through there.
It's all of it.
It's all of it. You're gonna make your way through there. So moving over there, starting at Bell, that's where it started for me.
Now you said mom moved around a lot.
Yeah.
Singular. Did you not have a father in the picture?
My father wasn't there. My brothers and sisters' father was there on and off.
Okay.
But my father personally wasn't there. He passed away when I was probably 12 years old from diabetes. So,
and what age did you move to the South Skyline area?
That was junior high school.
Okay.
So Bell Junior High School is when I was there. So yeah, around high school, junior high school. Yeah.
So how was it growing up over there? When you went to Paradise Hills, like you said, mom kind of sheltered you from all the real negativity.
Facts.
But when you was able to really step up off the porch and go into junior high, Bell Junior High.
Active
junior high.
Active.
How was that, man? How was that culture shock?
Like I said, specifically, it was just active, you know what I'm saying? But it was also a way that I found myself. I was able to find who I was going to be, what I wanted to do, how to move. I learned how to move in a room full of vultures, you know what I'm saying? It just created, you know, character for me, you know what I mean?
Right.
I ran into a lot of cool people. I ran into a lot of not cool people, you know what I'm saying? But it made me who I am now, you know what I'm saying? And it also showed me a love that no other part of the city showed me. So that's why I gravitated towards there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was dope though.
Okay, it was dope. And like you said, so I want to go back to, you saying your father, he passed away at 12.
Facts.
Prior to him passing away, how was the relationship with dad?
It wasn't a relationship at all. He would send money on birthdays and stuff. My pop's from Oakland. He originally from Oakland. So but he was a San Diego native, SDSU professor, you know, Navy, you know, senior Navy, all the shit, you know what I mean? Mom's picked a good dude, but he just wasn't in the picture like that, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, that's neither here nor there. Mom's was there, you know what I mean? And then,
yeah,
you know.
Now, you say it's neither here nor there, but it affects you.
Can't
as a child.
The role
exactly.
Yeah.
We can't deny the role of an absent father in the life of a young man who ends up being a part of a gang because there was an absence of a positive male role model.
And I never really, to this day, I never really thought about it like, because Pops wasn't here, I did this. Right. You know what I mean? Because Mom was always...
She was amazing. 100%.
Always there. You know what I'm saying? I remember waking up, going to school, flaming. I'm flamed up. You know what I'm saying? Mom has an eye condition. She has a hole in the back, either her right or left eye. So in the morning when she wakes up, she has sleep all in her eyes. She can't see. This particular morning, I wake up by Mom. I don't think she see me. I'm talking about red and black Chucks, red Dickies.
Fat red laces.
Red shirt, red hat. Man, I get to, I want to say Miss Shaw, my math teacher. I want to say like 5th period. And you know when somebody parents show up at school, like, you know, as a kid in the class, you know exactly who parent that is. Mm. So I literally watch everybody just like turn their heads and look at me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, luckily Miss Shaw was extra dope, and I love the way that she taught the curriculum of math. Right. So I was always good in her class, so she loved me. But so I was doing my work, you know, thank God I wasn't dicking around, you know what I'm saying? So as everybody looking at me, I'm like, what y'all? So I turn around, my mom's standing at the door. So Michelle was like, how can I help you? She's like, I'm here to see him. So Michelle was like, your mom's here. Like, automatically, like, go outside and talk to your mom. The first thing my mom says, why you got all that red on? I said, Mom, I'm just matching.
I like red.
You know, I'm just trying to match. I'm just trying to be color coordinated.
We're gonna go with this.
You can't wear yellow with this, you know? And she looked me in my face and she was just like, you better not be gangbanging. You know what I'm saying? I think for a long time, even trying to be a gang member or trying to gangbang or be with the homies and all that, I still had a fear of my mom.
Definitely. So most people, their parents leave the children to their own devices and they go off and get in trouble. Your mom was on it from day one.
She was on me.
She was showing up at school.
Like I said, my uncles, you know what I'm saying, do this. Like they real heavy from where we from. She knows about, my mom's from 4-5 Park. You know what I mean? Like she knows.
She know what time it is.
She know what time it is. So she like, you bet.
She try to shelter you from your uncles, and your uncles would try to cover for you. How'd that go?
That was never it. It was just like, until y'all can act right, or until y'all can really be around children that are impressionable and stop doing what y'all doing, then y'all can come around. Yeah. But it got
to mom.
Right. She was on it. She was on it. Yeah. So it got to a point where it was like, you know, we going to church, but any way that you looked at it, like when you go to church, there's still gang members there.
There were.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You get on the church bus, Lighthouse Church bus, there's gang members there. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like I met some reputables
at church.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So anyway it went, it was bound. It was up to me to make the decision to be like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But the lifestyle that we live, the glorification of it, the popularity of it, you know what I'm saying, the ranking of it, it was just like, I'm here. This is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And it happened. You know what I mean? So shit, I'm from Scotland.
So what do you expect? At some point, your mom found out because you couldn't hide it no more, right?
100%.
And how I know she must have been hurt.
100%.
But then how did your progression into that lifestyle happen? You know, because before you're just wearing red, you're just getting off the porch, but you're still like, hold on, I don't want my mom to find out. At some point, you're like, Mom, I love you, but I don't care if you know.
Right.
You know, so how did that progress?
I think it was really like the first altercation, like between homies and what we would call the opposition.
Yeah.
Like that was serious business. That was taken serious. And especially if we have this connection in this brotherhood, like where I can't let nothing happen to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't turn my back when somebody say, oh, they need to fade from you, or I don't know what that means at this point, so I have to be there. So I think the turning point for it getting serious was when we were actually going against oppositions. And then, you know, our generation of, you know, gangbanging it was hard. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was really, really hard because our big homies was going at it with full-fledged. So that just trickled down to us being as hard as them. You know what I'm saying? But this is 10 times worse because we're going to school with these people. We're going to the YMCA with these people. I'm going to see you at a homie house, or you might be a cousin. Or so it's like, bro, this shit is really on. And at the age that we're at, people are really dying.
They were really dying.
Really dying.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me as a 15-year-old kid, like, this is my homeboy and he just got killed? Or I'm going to junior high school with this man that I call my homeboy and he get killed at a bus stop? Like, I'm not supposed to feel no type of way about that? So it's serious now because this is all I know. I'm not giving my energy or my power to nothing else but this now. And I'm hurt. And I don't know how to tell nobody. I can't tell nobody I'm a gang member and I'm hurt. My homeboy just got killed. I can't go home and tell my mom. Yeah. I can't go home and tell my mom that.
The only way to express it is with inflicting as much pain as you're feeling.
Anger,
on
that's it.
The so-called opposition.
You don't know how to express your emotions at 15.
That's the only way. And San Diego is so small where people feel like it's so big, but the Southeast is so small. It's so small. So it's like, yeah, bro, whoever had anything to do with that, it's up. In Candle Street Fair, Martin Luther King Parade, whatever, Gold Coast Classic,
Puerto Rican Fest.
We're going up.
All of it.
Mission Valley Mall.
Man.
Mission Beach.
Parkway Plaza.
We're going up. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that it was just something that was fun to do. No, bro, like, I got to, and then from us being from our side of town too, just in that specific year, that specific time, bro, it was hard to be that, to say that's what, because everybody was against you.
The most hated.
The most hated.
Entire San Diego.
The most hated. Yes.
So your mom, I'm sure, eventually figures out there's nothing she can do, and you're a full-fledged gang member. How does it progress after that?
Going into fights and riots and things like that, like, I never hit the maximum of what gangbanging was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never hit that actual peak to where it was like, yeah, we get into the other shit. You know what I mean? It honestly, it slowed down because once I found out the true story of what happened to one of our homeboys, and I don't want to get into it just because, you know, the actual story is very sensitive. You know what I'm saying? But something happened between, you know, one of the homies, and it came out to be this. And I kind of realized, like, if homies that do homies like this, then what the fuck am I out here doing? Like, why?
It's all BS.
100%. You know what I mean? Like, to two homies, though. You know what I mean? One was a big homie, one was a little homie. So if homies can do me like this.
So were you like, I'm not going to get overly invested because of that?
100. But if you fuck with me, though, like, if you walk up on me and you say fuck Skyline, then we issuing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or if I'm with my rounds, like if I'm with my ones that I know, and you got an issue with them, and you're not gonna do that while I'm here. You know what I mean? And we just gonna go about it like that. And if it went to something bigger than that, I wasn't opposed to it happening, but it wasn't like, nigga, I'm out here every day, like, I'm finna get you. Now, you know, I'm not gonna lie and say that.
Were you also in and out of juvenile hall too? Were you doing the rounds, or you just?
I went to juvenile hall one time.
I
went to juvenile hall one time. It was for assault and battery at Sweetwater. When I was going to Sweetwater High School, I was dating this chick, or not dating this chick, but talking to this chick. I didn't know her dude was locked up. I didn't know nothing about it. He came home, see me talking to her. She was acting weird. I didn't know why she was acting weird like that. And we ended up getting into it. Like, I don't know where this man came from. And then everybody was like, that's her dude. He's been locked up. And then people been telling them that you was talking to her and all that. And I'm like, I just thought she was a single, you know what I mean? How she was rocking with me.
Exactly.
She didn't tell me.
Right. She didn't tell me. So when all the officials came around the corner, it was just me fucking this man up. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they seen was me being an aggressor. So when the story came out, it was already too late. Like, you done put your hands on this man jaw broke, you know what I mean, bodily damage, all, you know what I mean, you gotta go. So I only went one time though, that's it. But I've never been to jail or to prison. And I'm proud to say that because,
as you should be,
I got 4 uncles. And if I added up all their jail time in the penitentiary, it's about 60 years.
Sounds like where you're from, what your family was doing, what you were doing. Statistically, you should have been to prison.
100%.
So just your story alone is an outlier. You know, you got Will you grew up here with.
Boom.
He went to prison. I'm sure you got friends either dead, murdered, or in prison, right?
Right now.
And then there's you.
Then me.
Tell us how that happened.
I think it was always destined to be that. Like, I think it was already written. You know what I'm saying? But you ever heard of the term, we make plans and God laughs at them?
Yep.
Like, I think that's what it was. Like,
Or in the Bible, it says, man makes his plan, but God orders his steps, right?
bow. So as I'm bouncing against the ball, my legacy is already written out. Like, it was never meant for me. It was never meant, honestly, for nobody to go to prison. I believe so. Right. I don't think that was in written down, but circumstances happen. So bouncing against the ball, and it just, okay, cool, but everything is already written out for me. And the way my heart is set up, like, just as a genuine man, like, my heart is set up to love. I'm taught to hate. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's what they say about children, right? Children love, they don't see color, they don't see race.
Boom, I'm taught
They're
to
taught
hate.
to hate. Yeah.
Oh, they're going to get you. They're going to kill you. They're going to.
Now, turn on the news, right? That's all it is. Hate, divide it.
That's it. Well, I can't love you. I can't hang out with you. I got to get you before you get me. And it's the most cliche-ass thing to say, because you ask any gang member, that's going to be his say. I got to get them before they get me.
Yeah.
But that's just the way that it's thought. But my heart, my actual heart, when I sit down and I love everybody.
So it's almost like
I really love everybody.
So it's almost like you were in it, but you never drank the Kool-Aid. You knew there was something bigger. It's like, I'm doing this because, like you said, I'm from Skyline. But you were never like, this is what I have to do. I'm a hateful person. You're like,
Facts.
I'm a loving person.
Facts.
Now, let me ask you, you told us earlier you observed a few events where you knew people did their own homies wrong. Was that a reason why you think you never fully dove in? Like, you had a aha outsider perspective moment of like, man, this is bullshit. I'm not going to give up my life for guys.
That's 100%. That's 100%. Definitely good way to look at it. For sure, it's bullshit. You know what I mean? But it also showed me, like, nigga, what is real love? When I look at you and I tell you I love, because I love this man.
Yeah.
Like, I love this man. So when I tell him I love him, what do I mean by I love him? Does that mean that I'm gonna steer him down the wrong path? Does that mean that I'm gonna put him in a situation to where he could possibly not see the daylight anymore? He's not gonna be able to hug his mom.
That's love.
See it? That's love. So
love is lovingly correcting your friend, get them on the right path, right?
But we're all not teaching
enabling them, right?
Exactly. But at this age, that's not what you don't see it as. That's not the Basquiat. That's not the bigger picture. You just like, okay, well, this is my man's. I'm a rock with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when Will left me, facts. When Will left me, I did not know where the fuck Will went. The last picture I remember seeing of Will, he had a purple shirt on. Okay? That is the last. That's crazy, isn't
Purple
it?
and black dunks. I had the long
It's
purple
like I remember
shirt
that
on.
picture.
I had the Skyline curls. I had the Skyline
You had
curls
hair?
with the
What?
double
I gotta
A.
see this.
What?
I gotta
Big
see this.
earrings.
Juice to the max.
Juice to the max.
What? I need
Juice
see
to the
this.
max.
With all the clothes paint, how we used to
Bro,
do the clothes
the
paint
black and white on the.
Come
So
on,
it's
man.
like,
Yeah.
it's like when Will left me, and like I said, I didn't know where he went. I didn't. In prison and juvenile was not the first thing that I thought. You know, mom's probably moved out of town somewhere or whatever. But when it came to me that he went to prison, I was like, damn. I didn't get all into the case or nothing like that. I just knew that, damn. You know?
Now, I want to ask you about some life lessons, because obviously maybe this story is more for teens turning their lives around than adults. I always go into juvenile hall and say, like, a real friend isn't going to be the one in here with you or the one that says, oh, YOLO, let's do it. A real friend's going to jam you up and be like, what are you doing? And I always tell these kids in juvenile hall, I go, look around you. Where are your friends? Are they calling you? Are they coming to visit you? Mm-hmm. But you guys both did the crime together. Where are they at? So you're telling me that's a friend? That's not a friend.
It's not.
A real friend would have been like, hey, you're being an idiot right now, and you're about to go down for this.
100%.
So kind of speak to that. Sounds like that's you found that at a young age.
I definitely found it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, all of this added to me being like, you know what? I don't want to be I can't help where I'm from now because I've already picked. I can't go back on that.
Yeah.
And whatever comes, even to this day, I can say whatever I want to say, but it's still that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't denounce that. I can't, but I can only move in a way where I can show you that I'm no threat. I'm love. You don't have to worry about, you know what I mean, doing anything to me. Because if you do, then that you'll have to deal with that. You know, the city gonna come after you at this point. You know what I mean? The city is gonna come after you. It's not gonna be my gang or my home. It's probably gonna be some of your homeboys like, you did what to who? Oh yeah, you gotta go. But to the teenager that's out there right now, that's trying to make a name, that thinks that he's gonna change, you know, life or direction by gangbanging and hurting people and shooting and killing, like, bro, that's literally the opposite. That's evil. Like, the world is about, everybody wants to break the world down into race, black and white, money, how much do you have, rich or poor, man and female, age, are you older, are you younger, are you mid-age? No.
Neighborhood,
color. It's a lot of different things that people want to break the world down to, but when it comes down to it, it's about good and evil. Mm-hmm. Good and evil. Are you good or are you evil? Which one are you gonna be on? So to that teenager, I'm gonna tell you that good and evil, and you can feel it. That's one of the things that you got to trust in yourself. You can feel it. I've been in several situations where I'm like, nah, this don't feel right. This not gonna go right. You know what I mean? I would hate to get on the phone with my mom or my mom be in the courtroom in 2024 and the judge say 25 years. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that would be crazy, you know? But I also have a little brother doing 29 years of life. 29 years of life. I used to change this boy diapers, make him breakfast, take him to school, protect him. You understand? This is my little brother. What? Why would I be out here doing stupid shit? Yeah. Why would I not be out here being the voice of the city like I am, showing love? You understand what I'm saying? So he can see that. Because when I talk to him, and I don't talk to him as much as I should because I'm hurt. Like, I feel like I let him down. You know what I mean? Like, that's the, fuck everything else. That's the biggest reason why I am who I am. You know what I mean? That I show that respect, that I show that camaraderie to another man where I was taught to do something totally different. I love where I'm from. I love the people that come from my neighborhood. I love the people that come from my community. I love it. And there's people out there who think like me too, from my area, from my neighborhood. It's just not all of them.
I'm one of them.
You get what I'm saying? And that's okay, because we're gonna get it together. You know what I mean? But there are a lot of people from my community, from my area that understand, like, chill out. You know what I mean? I'm downtown every weekend. I party with the Brims, Lincolns, Skylines, the Crips, the Asians. I party with them all. I make sure everybody good. When they run into me, they know I'm transparent. You can see right through me. You can put your thumb on me. You can put your finger right on me. You can see. So that's what you got to be in this life. You know what I mean? If you always got to hide or if you got to, like, that's not a life that I want to live. I'm on 100 flyers a year. You know exactly where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to live in the bubble of fear. So granted, I'm from where I'm from, 100%. Boom. Let's square that away. But am I stupid about it? No. Did I have to go through anything like that to understand it? No.
That's a blessing.
100%. Yeah. 100%. And I'm sorry that you had to.
I'm not.
I didn't go through it so I can say it from my point of view.
I
you know what I'm saying?
And this is why I say I'm not, because
but I still see you as my junior high school friend that left. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? But when it comes down to it, and it's a crazy ass story, because I still don't know for sure if my brother shot this man or not at this birthday party. But it was over an ounce of weed. And my mom was staying in Imperial Beach. And I tried to keep that side all the way away from him. You know what I mean? Anytime I talked to my little brother about anything, it was about music. Because I was doing music at the time and I was building my name. I was having my first child. So I'm talking to him about these things. You know what I mean? Him staying in Imperial Beach, I guess he got into it with somebody from the hood. And he called me. And I was like, I'm on my way. but I was on my way to handle it in a way where
diffuse the situation.
you're just gonna leave my little brother alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I really know some hoodsters. You know what I mean? Shout out to the hood. I really know some hoodsters. Like, I just told you I grew up in the nation, so I know, OGs, middle and young, that I can hit. So he tells me this dude is from Louisiana, and I'm like, that don't really add up. Like, how you from Louisiana, but you... Yeah. So this is gonna be easy. You know what I mean? This is gonna be easy because if you are from Louisiana and you are banging the 40s out here,
you have so many people that you look up to and you will listen to.
You not only that, but you better really be from the hood. Because the people that I'm gonna call are really from the hood. Yeah. So came back void, whatever. I'm like, hey, bro, just leave my little brother alone. We go about our business. I handle it just like that. So in hindsight, I'm not really thinking about like showing him how to handle it correctly. I'm just doing it. So I'm like, bro, I handled the situation right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, cool. We take it, we leave. There's this another dude. His name is Oliver. And he's like, I know your brother. You know, I'm from Scotland. You know what I mean? I know your brother. We cool. We whatever. And I'm like, Oliver. I don't know no Oliver. I ain't never, you know what I mean? Met no, you know, if you know homies by first name, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know this cat. So I go back out to my mom's house in Imperial Beach. I tell my brother, take me over there. Because this is the dude that my little brother's hanging out with. My mom's like, he's staying out late, he's smoking, he's drinking, whatever. And he's an older guy. So I'm like, okay, I'm older. I'm gonna come to you as an older adult and let you know, like, this is a little dude. Let him live. You know what I mean? Leave him alone. Let him. So he opens the door, and my little brother goes, yeah, this is Oliver. I look at this man and I go, I've never seen this nigga in my life. He's a weirdo, and I say it directly to him, like direct. And I did that in that moment to show my little brother, like, bro, he's not what he's talking about.
What he's been telling you.
What he's been telling you. And once I do this, it's gonna let you know, like, he's not what he's talking about. So I tell him, I'm like, nah, I don't know this cat. Leave my little brother alone. Dion, don't come back over here no more. We leave. 2 days later, we're supposed to be going to church. Him and my mom are already beefing because of what he's doing in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? So she's like, we all going to church. He's like, I don't want to go to church. Instead of causing an argument and having them argue, I'm just like, Mom, let's go ahead and just go to church. He can go wherever. That day is the day that Oliver gets in his car, provides a gun, takes 3 other juveniles up a street to a birthday party to rob a man
for an ounce of weed.
Now, I want you to hold that thought. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into the speaker box as soon as we come back and take a little break. See you on the other side. All right, we're back with the speaker box.
Yes, sir.
Where we just left off.
So
talking about your little brother, and you and your mom just left for church.
Facts. Instead of causing an argument, you know what I'm saying? I said, Mom, let's just go to church. Me, my mom, my little brother, my other little brother. We go to church, whatever the case. By this time, the mission is already set up. We getting out of church. It's already done. We get back to the house. Mom sits on the couch, turns on the TV. News segment come on. Boom. Fatal shooting. Blah, blah, blah. This is literally probably 15 minutes away from my mom's house. It's past the wing in Chula Vista. You get what I'm saying? A street called Church Ward. My mom living in IB. So she sits on the couch. News segment goes off. She turns to me. She said, your brother was involved in that.
What a way to find out.
Didn't have to have no detectives come to the house. Didn't have to have. She felt it in her soul, and I'm like, nah, because they said fatal shooting, so I know somebody's dead at this point. So before we go through any court, before we go through any of the, I know if he's involved, he's never coming home. He comes through the garage like he's seen a fucking ghost, bro. I can cuss on her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He comes.
Been doing it. No.
Right. Well, I mean, you got the beep. So.
2-second delay. Beep.
Right, you got the beep beep. So he comes through the garage, bro, and like I said, she's sitting down, I'm standing up. I just hear him because the garage open, but you can walk through the garage into the house. And I just look at him, and on his face, you can see like something's wrong. Something's absolutely wrong. Something went down. So my mom don't say nothing to him. I take him outside. What's up? He go, dude trying to rob me, man, and you know what I'm saying? I have to do what I have to do. And I'm like, what? I said, you're gone. He was like, nah. He was in so disbelief that this wasn't gonna happen to him, you know? And I'm like, bro, it's over. What was this over? He's like, he tried to steal some weed from me. I'm like, nigga, I got weed here. I could have went and got you weed. Like, you could have talked to me about this. Like, you didn't have to go with nobody to do this. Cool, whatever. 2 days go by. They send the detectives over. They come, take his clothes, all the shit, whatever. They don't take him yet. Then they call my mom and say, we need you to bring him down for more questioning. I literally dropped my brother off at the downtown precinct.
How old is your brother at this time?
My brother at this time, he's 15.
So young.
He's 15 years old. He's 15 years old. We drive him down to the precinct, and I never see him again after that. So from that time on, I've been living the way that I've been living. Like,
how long ago was that?
About 6 years ago.
6 years.
The crazy part is, we go to the court. We go to his hearings and all of that. The dude that got killed at the birthday party is a father celebrating his daughter's birthday or child's birthday. So that's one thing that will never sit right in my heart. You know what I mean? Whatever happened, because like I told you, he's never told me 100%, I did this, whatever. But because somebody lost their life, it's 100%. At a birthday party, definitely tragic. Over an ounce of weed, fuck yeah, tragic. You understand? So I started building this type of like resentment toward him for this dumbass decision on how you could do that. Cool. We go to the court. The dude that got killed, we went to school with his nephew, Palomar High School. I can't remember his name. He's an Asian cat, though. I'm in court, and I look over. He see me, and he's mad. He's up. Has every right to be.
Every right.
I see him out. I say, bro, whatever you want to do, however you want to handle it. I didn't do it, but I understand. However you want to handle it, I got you. No problem. Because I don't know what's coming. He walks away from me. But we done ate lunch together. We done play basketball together. We done walk these halls together. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We went to school together. Like, bro, I know you. You know me. Cool. I see him a couple years later. I'm working at the dispensary. I'm an armed guard. I'm saying, doing my thing. He come in for some weed. As soon as I see him, I put my gun down. I go outside. How you feeling, bro? I'm sorry. I'm always apologetic. I'm always sincere. I'm always genuine. I'm always, you know what I mean? But I understand at this point, bro, you can't be over this yet. You'll never probably be over this. So every time I see you, I'm going to make sure that I'm on guard and I'm on point, but I'm also sincere and genuine. However you want to handle it, just let me know. He goes, fucked me up, bro. Al, give me a hug. And I just hugged my man's, which I've always wanted to do from day one. You know what I'm saying? But I knew your headspace wasn't where it was. So the connection is what really fucked me up. Yeah. That my little brother's connected to this situation, you're connected to this situation, and we're connected to this situation. Boom. So that's another turning point for me to be like, what am I gonna do with myself, my life? Who am I gonna be? Am I gonna be a genuine person who loves people? You know what I'm saying? And excel in life the right way? Or am I gonna be good or evil? Those are the things that made me think about being who I am right now.
Now let's talk about who you are. You're evil. You are clearly the good, the voice of San Diego, the Thaspeakerboxx. Talk to me, man.
Not the Skyline Drive, not the four corner. I'm the voice of
San Diego,
the city.
Voice of the city.
Ins, outs, trenches,
everywhere,
alleys,
all of it.
I'm going to represent for my whole entire city.
The whole entire city.
The whole entire city.
What I want to know, and this is the whoa is and do it for us one time, man, because I don't even do it no justice. All right, we ready.
Whoa!
There it is. Where did that come from, bro?
San Diego, California.
San Diego, California.
It is 100% a product of San Diego, California, but it's a attention grabber. Like I was saying earlier, it's an attention grabber. I'm a performer as well. I'm a rapper as well. And a lot of times when you're doing open mics or you're doing a show, a lot of time people don't know you. You know what I mean? You might get booked for something. It might be 46, 45, 50 people in the crowd that don't know you. So you got to do something to grab that. I'm not going to get on the microphone and say, hey, can you guys listen to me? Can I please get your attention? Can you stop buying your drink? Can you get out of that girl's face? Can y'all stop huddling up over here? No. Whoa! Where did that come from?
Yes.
Now I have direct, full attention because it's coming through them speakers.
Right.
You're gonna stop doing whatever you're doing.
Feel it.
100%.
You feel it.
You're gonna stop doing whatever you're doing. It could be the most important conversation that you have in your life. You're gonna come from outside when you hear it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it really honestly started at Neo Soul. Shout out to Juliana. Shout out to Reckless. Shout out to Phantom, Vegan. We were at Atomic at the time. Am I saying that right? We weren't at Atomic. We were at the club right next to Mist, whatever that is, whatever that was at the time. Getting on stage, seeing people having these conversations, buying drinks, whatever the case may be. I'm finna rap. I just want your undivided attention. So I just screamed into the microphone. And once I seen the reaction,
that's me.
That's it. I started putting it in my music. Excuse me. I started doing it with my hosting. And it's an energy thing. It's an energy thing now.
It's an energy grab. Like, it gets you immediately. If you sleep, if I'm asleep, I'd have been, I'd have been to a couple of your events, bro. I'm there.
Right.
And if you like, all right, bro, like, I need me a vodka Red Bull or something. I don't need that. All I need is that whoa come through the mic. And I'm like, okay, all right.
I'm back at it.
Where we at?
I'm back at it.
Let's do it.
I'm back at it. So now I'm known for that. I'm not known for nothing else. I'm looked at as the Thaspeakerboxx, the voice of the city, and I think that's where everything leading up to was supposed to be. This right here. Transparency, love, San Diego, the city, music, hosting, vibe, good time.
Acting, because you just did an acting road. Come on now, let's speak to that, bro. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. And we really did that in LA at the LA Film Academy. Shout out to my man Illinois. I've been knowing him going on 5 years. You know what I'm saying? He seen me at the start of becoming the Thaspeakerboxx and was like, bro, I'm going to have something for you. Smooth J too. Smooth J. I wouldn't be downtown if it wasn't for Smooth J. But this particular situation is by my dude, Illinois. He hit me up and was like, I got a script because he's in LA Film Academy. Yeah. I got a script. I think it'd be perfect for it. Come up, we shoot. And it had a dope message behind it too. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So I do a little acting as well too. But just being the Thaspeakerboxx, bro, is dope because, like, honestly, it gives me hope. You know what I mean? It gives me hope that everybody could change and really get out of the bullshit mindset, bullshit ways. And if I could just get everybody in the room to have a good time for 4 hours, because that's what my job is, to make sure everybody has a good time. You know, we X out the bullshit because I'm rocking so hard. I'm doing my shit so good. You know what I mean? I'm in my zone so much that you don't have time to be, nigga, you stepped on my shoes, or nigga, because nigga, we over here popping.
A good time.
We over here popping. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is the ultimate prize at the end of the day, that everybody comes out, has a good time, no matter where they from, no matter whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. You're the voice of San Diego.
The voice of the city, the voice of San Diego, for sure.
The voice of the city of San Diego. How are you using that platform for good?
Oh, man, I think I'm doing a fucking fantastic job. Fantastic job.
And what is your goal with that platform?
It's just to repeat the branding and the mindset of being good. You know what I'm saying? Being good to others, loving people. Like, it don't matter where you from. I reshare, I repost, I put on, I plug, you know what I'm saying? I cross-pollinate, you know what I'm saying? I do it all with this title, because it is a very strong title, and you have to handle it. 100%. You have to handle it the right way, or else. And you don't want a whole city to turn their back on you. That's what you don't want, you know what I'm saying? Because that could be very, very bad. But just, you know, to answer your question, I always display love. You know what I'm saying? I display my comedic side. I don't do any extras or try to be somebody I'm not, or, you know what I'm saying, put on any facade or anything like that. It's literally just me. Like, if you go to my page and look at me, you be like,
hilarious.
I know this guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know this guy. Like,
that's him.
That's him. You know what I mean? And just know that anytime you're around me or anybody that I'm with, they either have to act exactly like me or better to be around me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I demand. That's the only thing that I demand. That if I'm standing for love and understanding and compassion, these things right here, then you have to be the same way. And if you're not, then you cannot be around me. You just cannot be around me. And it's not that I don't like you.
Just, it's not helping me.
You ain't finna mold my bread.
Yeah. That's what I say. One moldy piece ruins the whole loaf.
You're not finna mold my bread. You know what I'm saying? Or my energy or my vibe, because I love what I do. I love who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I love everybody. It's not one person on this earth that I don't love. You know what I'm saying? I might not deal with you all the time, but I love you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm using my platform. I display love, compassion, understanding, and just a vibe, bro. Like, literally a vibe. If you ever feeling down or whatever, just click on my page, bro. I'm telling you, like,
fat forever.
I'm gonna be fat forever.
Forever, bro.
Is that your Instagram?
No, he has this, because I've been reposting him a couple times. Like, it's just, he's hilarious. And it's just, he's got this food, and talk about it, bro. Like, it showed his food, and he's like, what? This is why I be fat forever. Look at this. No, you did not throw that whole pie.
Man,
no, you did not throw that whole pie in the ice cream.
In the ice cream. Bro, like, it's wild, because I knew, like, in my head, and this is just me thinking, like, I've been eating bad for my whole life. I smoke, I drink. And one of my homeboys recently, who's an athlete his whole life, played basketball, football, he just got diagnosed with diabetes. And I'm like, shit, like, that was an eye opener. I was like,
your dad passed away of it too.
That too. But, like, I was young, so it wasn't like, oh my God,
I gotta get it together.
If I was 25 or 26 and it happened, then I probably would have been like, oh shit, let me get this shit together, let me check on it. But it wasn't like that. It was just like, damn, diabetes took piles. But this guy right here, like, bro, you've been in sports your whole life. And I know the saying, if you eat healthy and you live a healthy life, you die healthy. Cool, whatever. But diabetes, nigga, like, that's crazy. Like, so when it hit him, And I always had a thing in my head, like, if I pass away, like, I think it's probably going to do with health issues. So let me get on that now. You know what I'm saying? I'm 34, which is kind of late. You know what I mean? But
I ain't too late to be great.
My breakfast burritos, and you look amazing, but you too, bro. But you look amazing. But my burritos and my fried chicken and I work in the club, so eating after 2 o'clock, right? You get what I'm saying? So this
fast food's open.
Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? So I just had to change all of that around for 2024. So that's what I did. So I've been on a diet since the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the gym since the beginning of the year. I missed a couple of days, but for the most part, I have been sticking to my diet. I have been sticking to my gym workouts. You know what I'm saying? I've lost about 12 or 13 pounds.
Come on now.
You feel me?
Good.
And I feel good. I feel great. And I'm actually sticking to it. So just health-wise, I was just like, let me get this out of the way. But the video stems from temptation. You know what I'm saying? It's all about temptation. So what I do is I go on Instagram and I find these videos of these delectable, fucking fat food dishes of just, I don't know, bro, just everything. A cinnamon roll, bacon, twist, big hamburgers, burritos with cheese injected in them, big calzones. It was this video he's talking about with the pie. They took a whole pie and threw it in the ice cream and mixed it up. And I'm just like, I'm going to be fat forever. You know what I'm saying? So I do this commentary with the video playing behind me on the green screen, and I'm just going crazy. Like, I'm gonna be fat forever. You know what I'm saying? But
not throw that whole pie in.
I know you didn't. I know good and goddamn well you didn't throw that whole pie into that. You know what I'm saying? But as a person who works out, who knows that you can't eat bad, like when you look at it, you like, damn, that shit funny though. Like, you know what I mean?
Hilarious.
So it's just a flip flop on, me wanting to be healthy, but knowing that, like, bro, I used to eat this shit, and I would still eat it if it was good, and it wasn't gonna affect my forward process of being on a diet.
Well, I know you're on this health journey. You got 2 people right in front of you. If you got any questions,
You definitely got to come to the gym.
We can set you up in the right
bro.
direction.
We need to go to the gym.
And nutrition, that's our thing too. If you need help, just hit us up.
Bro, like this is crazy. Like I just seen you flexing, and I'm gonna follow you too, because I don't follow you yet, and I didn't realize how big you was until I see you downstairs. But I'm like, God damn, bro. But like, you look amazing as far as like when you like. I'm like, bro, he's a bodybuilder now.
I appreciate.
Like, he's really you know what I'm saying? Like, you get a little. I said, look at him doing this. You know what I mean? And I do want to get like that. Like, that lets you know you're absolutely healthy. Like, what is your body fat percent?
I don't know right now. I haven't checked it.
It looks about 9 or 8.
Yeah, definitely under 10. Definitely under 10 right now.
Well, I'm 98. You know what? I'm 98%
You know what,
body
though?
fat.
We're gonna whip you into shape, and when you're healthier, your energy's gonna be better. You're gonna be more creative. You're gonna be funnier. Everything's gonna be better, and you're gonna be hitting more events like it's nothing.
100%.
So just let us know, and we got your back.
I got you.
One other thing I wanted to shout out was the hip hop bingo. We haven't talked about that. You do the hip hop bingo. Mm-hmm. Talk about that.
I do a lot of dope events. But Hip Hop Bingo is created and curated by Portia. This young lady by way of San Diego out of Atlanta. So her roots are here in San Diego, but she's spent a lot of her life in Atlanta. And she's a warrior. You know what I'm saying? And she came up with something that was already like, bingo is bingo. A 36, D 27, C 19. Oh, bingo! And it's just like, okay, old people do it, whatever the case may be. You go and win some money or whatever the case. She actually took this platform, and instead of numbers, we use music. So you'll get a card. It'll have either the artist name on it or it'll have the song name on it, and the DJ will play the song. And if he plays a song that's on your card, you mark it down. And that's how you get bingo. Super lit event. We started in San Diego. I think the event held like 60, 65 people. Now we're in Chula Vista where it holds at least, I think our last event in Chula Vista, we had 215 people. You know what I'm saying? From all walks of life. People drive from Riverside, and we do one in Temecula where people drive from San Diego back to Temecula, and people come from Temecula to San Diego, and then we go to Texas as well. We're in Texas as well. So it's given me an opportunity to travel and, just show the city that, like, bro, just...
It's more out there. We love San Diego. We love the city.
Love you.
But let's bring San Diego in the city to the world. To the world.
You know?
Man.
And like you said, bro, you asked me earlier, you said everybody has had a prison, and for sure San Diego was mine. Up until seeing the beauty of it, the people really, you know what I'm saying, understanding that, like, yeah, bro, this is where we from. Like, that's cool, but I'd rather add to my city than take away from it. I want to be known for adding to my city instead of taking from it or being taken from it.
It's good.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. You know what I mean? So it is things like what you went through, bro. Even though I don't know a day of what you went through in there. I can never compare it, but just you being there is enough for me to be like, you know what? Let me go ahead and change it. And I told you, all my uncles, if I put all their prison years together, that's 60 years. That is enough time for me, all of us sitting in this damn room. So it's like, it's more out there. It's really, really more. And I thank God that I have this heart, this creativity, this love, this vibe, you know what I'm saying, this energy about me. And I'm not going to let nobody take it from me nor dim it. I'm not going to let another man tell me how I'm supposed to, you know what I mean? No, this is me. This is created and curated by me, you know what I mean? But Hip Hop Bingo, shout out to High Definition, shout out to Rhythm and Brunch, shout out to Vibes, DJ Smooth J, because these are all people who added to me being who I am now. DJ B. Jones, Vegan, Eric, Big Ray, Chef Guru, all of these people are people who I think about on a daily basis of just me being myself and being great. Like, I can't let these people down. I can't. And then on top of that, I can't let the city down. If I go to jail right now, what you think gonna happen?
They say, whoa.
you done did some dumb shit. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of people. My mom. Yeah. Then, like I told you, the situation with my brother, that still haunts me to this day. Like, I literally, you know, sometimes I go into a depression. I sit down and I think about it, and I have to pull from it in order to be great some days. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't help him right now. I don't know what he's going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I know it's rough. And I know it's not what life is supposed to be. So that makes me a better person. That makes me a better man. What you went through, nigga, like, you my man. It's like, you left me. Like, and I'm saying that, like, because I want you to understand you left me. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, whatever purpose. But it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, you left me as a immature boy, and you came back to me as a man. And it's crazy because when I seen him, I seen the homie first. I'm not even thinking about Will. I'm Clifton in the house, wooty woo woo. It happened twice. They came to 2 events. It happened twice. Until I actually walked up on Clifton, I looked. He looked. He said, Al? I said, Will? Like, it literally was like that again. It wasn't like I just seen him and was like, oh, bro, welcome home. And nah, bro, twice, bro, like twice. He came to him, and what were you thinking? Like, did you just, you didn't know it was me either?
I didn't know it was you.
You didn't know it was me either?
Okay, so I'm like, hold up. This is, and then I told you, I'm like, you don't even know Clifton, like, bro, you do,
right,
like,
I know you,
my man.
Like, yeah.
You know, because I go to Clay, like, hey, yo, Clifton, and I didn't know who it was up on the stage. I didn't know, you know, but the second time, I don't know where.
We were at Tin Roof.
At Tin Roof. We were at Tin Roof. And I'm like, Al?
Yeah.
Like, bro, what the, and it was just like, all of it came rushing back.
And me and Clifton, we never hung out like that. But Mike, I know you know Mike. Mike is my relative. Yeah. That's his man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was more doing that because I was happy he was home.
Right.
He survived it. He came home and you know what I mean? So I'm like, I want to show him the ultimate love, you know what I mean? But I'm not knowing him. My man's is with him. Like, I'm not doing that till we boop boop. And this crazy, bro. Like, it's absolutely crazy. So, Post P, man, I love y'all. I love what y'all do.
Blessing, bro.
So how can we reach Thaspeakerboxx, and what events you got coming up?
Y'all locked in forever. So Whatever y'all need from me, if y'all need a whoa, a drop, or whatever, y'all need me to just come in here and say some funny shit, I'm gonna come sit down and do it. Y'all locked in forever. You can reach me at Thaspeakerboxx. Instagram, Facebook is Al A Harris Jr. Musically, it's Thaspeakerboxx. Everything together, 2 X's, 3 means I'm nasty, so that's only why I did 2. But overall, I just want the world and I want my city to know that I see the beauty in you. I see the growth. I see the level up. And I know times can get, shady, and I know times can get where you have your back against the wall, but just trust your instinct. And if it don't feel right, don't do it.
Hey,
Good wisdom right there.
I don't even think we can end on a better note than that, man. If it don't feel right, don't do it.
Don't do it.
A whoa might be a way to end.
I think that's a better way.
That's
Make it happen.
Whoa!
Man, you heard it right here on Post P Chronicles, Thaspeakerboxx. Thanks for coming through.
Appreciate
and once again, I'm Will.
And I'm Steven.
And this is the Post P Chronicles.
Yes, sir.